Okay, so this live has started. Um, I had a double check that my description matches, and um, it was very simple to check out. I had this root command that had to be also replaced. I didn't start this new git root command, and so we have root command. We add the git root command. This is a different thing. So all the command we have are nstage command, commit command, tag command, command, timestamp command. Oops. There is install command, sk command, close command, and untracked command. And for now, I will change the root command behavior. The root command is being defined only here by just the root command, and that is in a separate file here, new root command, that I don't really like it to go this way. I want to make two possible to make us stage and unstage any file that would be unchanged or untracked. I mean, like changed or untracked. And as well, this command will receive an argument. And this code for this command, instead of being yak dash dash file, I will call it yak add with an alias a. So we can already start by making this alias possible. So for this, so I switched to production for the debug logger, and I haven't tested yet, so that will be a good moment to reflect on the tests, the manual test of this. And we have to prepare 4 little commands that are all here. So let's change a stage, untracked stage, untracked unstage, change unstage, for us to have a little stage in and out. So a file that will be marked with its file name will go to the stage, and here we would have like file with a little u in here. This list will be I don't know, could be sorted, and if it's prefixed by u or suffixed by u, we'll test a bit manually about the ergonomics. But if it's either these or these, we'll have the list with some with U's, some without U's, and we'll be able to stage our and stage a track from a single scheme screen from which we receive the output. The refactoring is almost done, by the way, but I will keep the same title. Alright, so New git rid command. Let's see. Should be used. I don't know what I have to save, so okay. So I've changed a bit about the root command here. So I can already commit this change here. Okay. Term. Yeah. Alright, so there's still like it's still published as an info over there. So here refactor improve command structure, readability, format add command calls one per line, extract git rid command logic into separate function. And I still have from cmd root.go. So there's another zap logger, or is there? Line 842. Final commit. And I see there's here info from cloud commit. Debug from cloud commit. So I'm not sure it's also installed. Okay, it's weird that I still have the debug print statement from cloud commit logger cmd root.go line 621. So it means that YAG here is not installed, so because it's coming, the log is coming from cmd/root.go. Though if I do which YAG here, I see it's having updated a minute ago. And I have no idea why. I will just go build. Alright, so YAG cloud. Commit. No. Llama. So here I see that there is no such call, whereas when I used my system one, there are calls. So I don't understand why those YAG install doesn't actually change. So which YAG again goes here. Maybe I'm using something else for my YAG. So let me give me a sec. Oh man, that's crazy. It says that it's saved into my GoBin YAG file. What if I do? Close comments. Same thing here. But the YAG build is different. Well, okay. This is very weird because I normally Go install should be able to do so, and it didn't. So what if I do YAG install again here? Still have the same issue, but if I move, so apparently my YAG install command has a little problem. Go install and changing to src directory. And src directory is YAG source tier. And it's actually because it's in somewhere else. Okay, I got it. I finally did got like why it's was not there. So because my source directory is not properly configured. So let me just solve that again. Edit. Terminal. So normally install now should be giving the same output. Okay, so the changes are now possible to test from this directory. to make sure that the ex source directory is set when we try to set this directory. Okay, so React root command is okay. My last change was to refactor, improve, add command calls, and extract git root command logic into a separate function. And now I need to add a little like test CMD. Let's see if I can just edit this package CMD function, new test command, and I'm here to use fstat quickly to list unchanged changed staged. So they're all gonna be like subcommands of this correct command. So yep. Here I have a missing return, of course. So return correct command. We have not much to do here, but to use test. This will be a subcommand of the root command. So if I go to my main.go file, to my there is as well not only a main.go file, but there is as well a main there is a root.go command file for which I have all the commands here, so I will put here a new test command. And I think that I have like here missed some CMD files, so indeed we have there's commit.stash. So yeah, unstaged cmd slash dot commit stash. Oh, this is untracked, so we have the git root command, and we have cmd slash root that has been as well modified, but this one I will just unstage it. And there is go to mod, go to sum. I will keep it simple here. Apparently we have some info level debugging as well. Here is the git commit message for this diff. A git root command implementations as a new correct command that displays the git repository root directory and the current working directory. This command can be used to help user understand their location within repository structure. Okay. On top of that, I was thinking, so I have this new test command that I have to undergo. return cmd.help. And from these, I have 4 commands to do here. But before I do that, I wanted to fix the variable slug include command in the new clone commit command. And clone command here is being added to the clone commit cmd. So and here there's an issue because also I will add new test command that will not work effectively. So I have to have here my test cmd. That would be a new test command. And then here to do subsidiary test commands. Okay. So here we'll have instead test command. Okay. And here for the new test command, it's done. Now we have the new clone commit command where I have some info here. So that could be removes as bug statements, clear this one. We have new request vertex API and new command here and commit stash opened. Okay, so I think here I have cleaned up so either doing this in here or carrying this inside of debug. These are 2 ways to go for. And we gotta stage the command, so git add clone commit.go and trying to push the results. Oops. Clean up debug logging, remove command, change log level from info to debug for vertex API request. Okay, you can reinstall again this. Can remove as well this statement here. And there's nothing to commit, sir. Let's add click comment, and I still have some payload here that goes there, so removes the debug print statement that was logging the cloud API endpoint URL. The statement is no longer needed for development debugging purposes. And there's somewhere I have payload, and I print payload, and then coding it. So all this here was rather not needed. New encoder.encode, and it's writing to standard error, but it's actually a multi-writer. I will keep this one for now. I could just, instead of using multi-writer here, I could try to use nil or dev null or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? Like, we still have this payload here. Version messages, stream max tokens. This is how you actually chat with Anthropic. The thing is, I'm writing to standard error and to buff, and then I'm encoding the payload. So instead of this, I could just write to a new encoder instead of W. I could write only to buff. And here W is not used anymore. So there we get the new request. Taking buffer, so let's try this. Call it comment.go. Let's try. So it looks like there still is something printing there on the screen. Or maybe there isn't. So remove the printing of API request payload, remove unnecessary printing of the cloud API request payload to standard error and standard out. This output was only useful during development and should not be part of normal operation. Okay, do we still have something here? I still have out here. Because we have here out bytes.buffer. We copy to a multi-writer to TMP and out to the rest body. And here I just print out this out.string. So instead of this, I would just clean this println statements and println valid as well. So there is this statement and there is what is valid? Valid is strings to value UTF-8 out.string. We're extracting some stuff over there, so out. I guess that the comment message is from the buffer, extracted from the buffer, so I have no chance this is actually have an impact on my code. So what I still have to try here, YAG install again, and YAG YC. Yep. Git add cmd commit YC. And I don't see that there was something, so remove debug print statement and include comment cleanup by removing unnecessary print statement that were used for debugging the output and the validation in the commit message generation process. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of commits of cleaning step by step. I can instead git checkout dev git push origin dev, and let's have some fun here on GitHub. Okay, let's see. It's able to merge from dev to main. So refactor improvements on structure readability. We did add the git command implementation, git root command implementation. So this is the two things we were doing here. Then I clean up debug logging, remove debug print of API URL endpoint, remove debug printing of API request payload, remove debug print statements, include commit command. Each time, so we can review each of these. So that was for the removing the debug statements. Looks okay. This was for removing IO multi-writer. Remove the necessary printing of the cloud API requests payload to standard error and standard output. Okay. Removes debug print of API URL. That's okay as well. We also clean up debug logging. Now it's debug.debug, and we just removed this hey in here. Okay. Then we have add git root command implementation. So that one wasn't tracked. So this was an untracked file. I had over here. And it refactors the command and the new git root command as well. So we have this implementation that moves in the previous commit here. And that was, so we are just getting the root of directory, calling this git root function that is still, I think, in CMD root. So that was also just calling git root function, returning root and current and working directory. I'll call it current directory here for CD. And whereas CD means more like change directory for a Linux user, or even like a Windows user, to be honest. Alright, so that's a summary of all the commits we have been working on for the last 36 minutes or so. And that's good. Next is for the test subsidiary test commands. I think I will cut this live and I will just start another one just right after that. So last thing is these are like some cores here. So refactor git root command and remove cloud comment debug and clear cloud comment debug logging. Okay, so that's holds in the title. So this and this. And normally it just, you can create a pull request. Yeah, I could create a pull request and just add a bit more details of what happened to group them. Because this one, copy link, edit. Oh, I liked better the interface I had just before. Preview. Alright, so this one. And this one. For the refactor git command. And then we have clear cloud comment debug logging. And these are for this guy. Can't we? This guy. This guy. And this guy. Okay. We'll edit for adding a column here. And there we go. So now it's just about to squash and merge. It's a squash and merge. I like to squash and merge. So like this, I have all the tasks that were given with all the details each time. That's something I really like doing, right? Remove debug print statement include comment command, remove debug printing of API request payload, remove debug print of API URL at point, clean up debug logging, add git command implementation, and refactor improve. Alright, so confirm and squash and merge. pool successfully merged. So last thing is to git checkout main and the problem here, git pool origin main. You have divergent branch. Um, so I have a divergent branch and need to specify how to reconcile them. You can do so by running in your next pool config relays. FF only the command to override needs to specify. So okay, I got you. So I have to basically just delete my branch, my main branch. So git checkout dev. And to work again from the main branch, so get branch delete main, git checkout, or git pool origin, git checkout branch main, and git pool origin main. That should work because now it's, you have divergent branches. Oh really? Yeah, fast forward is what I want, how I want to go for this one. I just deleted my main branch, so I thought I had like changes on my main branch that weren't here, so what is happening really? So I cannot pool. Or is it because of cmd/root.go that is being modified here? Git so how can I fix this? It's a bit tricky. So I don't even know what's the problem right now. Can't even guess what's the problem is. Change not stage for commit. We have git add file to update that will be committed. And I have some untracked files, right? So I would like just to check it out from, you have divergent branches. So it's trying to configure to normally if I have a different branch and I want to merge it or something like this, so git merge fetch head for instance, and see what's happening here. Git merge fetch head. Alright, so it will make merge branch. Please enter a comment message to explain why this merge is necessary. I don't know. So it's asking me for a comment here, and now I have a new status for sure, or I don't actually. So can I pool? So can I just diff maybe with whatever happened here? So this is the merge statement also. Well, this is the cached. So will I be able to push this to origin dev up to date? So my merge was actually necessary. So here, if I take a look at my last commits here, it's of course this one, but I just made a merge and just pushed it on my main branch. So this merge here is not like push to origin. So head is on main. Should I rebase or so? Git pull origin main. It's already fetched. Git push origin main. It's already. Oh, okay. I just pushed it. So I don't really get it like how it works out, but like I had to do this merge here for some reason because the main branch has been deleted maybe before, and I pulled it and then it was okay. And I still have here regarding to my status some things I'm working on. So I'm working on this cmd test.go. Or if I go with get status short and I grab everything that ends with dot go, we'll find that I want to work with cmd/root.go and cmd/test.go. And this is a bit like how I want my files to work together for a language instead of language. We can add like a SQLite database somewhere also. That's maybe too much of effort. Just to try out bits of Gorm and to see how we can make a model and handle migration with SQLite. I think that Gorm is something that is cool to use with SQLite. There is already a way to work with this. MySQL.open. So this is gorm.io driver MySQL. And I guess there is as well has one, belongs to many polymorphism, eager loading, preloading, association mode. And we have here SQLite. So for SQLite, it just would be, you can also use file memory cache shared instead of a path to a file. This will tell SQLite to use a temporary database in system memory. Or I can just use like some database here for knowing, for example, all the projects we are working on in YAG, and we can make much powerful tool out of it. This is just an idea, right? So this is just really only an idea. It's still okay to think about it. Okay. So let's work on those test subsidiary commands, but I will just cut this live because I want to change the title. So your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. All right. Bye bye.